Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Good morning. Morning. How we doing? My hair, I swear, some days my hair hates me. Some days it loves me. Today it hates me. I got a new phone number for the first time in 15 years. Got to switch some stuff real quick. Fun fact, I haven't had a new phone number since I was 16. Since I got I've never had a different cell phone number. Ever. Ever. I was 16 when I got my first phone. I was in high school. Got it with my high school girlfriend at the time. How long? So I'm 39 now. That's what, 23 years I've had the same number? I'll probably have the same number till I die. Verizon was my first provider. And I had Verizon until, I don't remember when I switched. I want to say it was like almost 10 years ago now. Back when T-Mobile first started becoming a big thing and they had the one plan, like we're still grandfathered into the one plan. It was kind of a big deal. Especially now because they're just as good, if not better, than Verizon, in my opinion. There's places we'll go now. My mom still uses Verizon because she's hooked up with her brother's account, and we'll have service on T-Mobile, and she won't with Verizon. Airlink. I bought the phone with my paper route money, $30 for 30 minutes. Let's go. Nothing wrong with that. $60 an hour. Only if you could do it for more than just half an hour there. All right, we got 2 minutes till the open. For you early birds that are also members, we're going to be doing a giveaway today. I'm going to give away a growth account today. Just in the mood. I did end up making some trades yesterday afternoon. Scroll back real quick before we open. Had a really nice move here in the afternoon. Traded this here at 1220-ish area. Got a nice rebound. And then also traded this here around 220. Got 2 trades here. Traded this first candle, popped right back up, got out. And then I traded this candle here. Had to sit through this. I got in right at 800. I don't typically recommend that, but it was such a big candle and right to the bands, it kind of felt like it was going to stop, which it kind of did. I had my take profit up here though, around like 812. Didn't get filled, so I went through a little bit of drawdown, but it did eventually come back up and take me out. I think I took it off on this candle though, just on the break here. But if I would have left it up here, obviously it would have worked out. But ended up making. I posted it in the P&L channel. I always forget that button's there. I didn't do the math. Let me do the math real quick. I actually traded on 4 accounts. I kind of switched back and forth between accounts. Like I took one trade, switched accounts, took another trade, switched accounts, that kind of thing. Let's see, calc 577. Or 8 plus 135. 1,125 bucks. Not bad. All right, here's the open. It was an Ericsson phone. Mine was it was an LG flip phone. Was my first phone. Can see the screen that you are showing on. Oh yeah, you're right. I was on the wrong screen. My bad. Here, let me show you. What's up, Donald? Yeah, I was doing it on Tradeify. It was right here. It was right here. I got this trade. I actually didn't get in until down here, thankfully, because I was looking for that 850 break. I got in on the 850 break. I think I got filled at like 41 or so. So it was on this candle, and then it went a little lower and then popped up. And then a little bit later, I got this candle here, popped right back up, and then I got 2 trades on this one. Because I started this at 800, then it popped below. I actually switched accounts and traded this on 2 accounts. My take profit was up here around like 812, 813. Didn't get filled right away, but eventually I did get filled. So I think I'm pretty sure I dropped it on both to like 810, just looking for the break of this candle, just in case it was a fake out and it wanted to continue down. But yeah, worked out. See, Sean, good morning. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go trading, boys. It's frustrating though that I've had to wait until the afternoon for my trades. That'll wake you up. Where's the low? Holy smokes. Did we make a run up overnight? So the low was like right at the open from yesterday. The close was at what, 884. So like right here. This is where we close. It should be 5 o'clock. That's not right. Does that say 64? No, 84. Waffles, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, is the chat thing working? There you go, little fella. No, still not working. My last $10. Well, take it back. I don't want you to not eat. Man's got to eat. But hey, maybe you end up winning the account today and you turn it into money. To the new guy? What do you mean? There really are no ins and outs now. I got rid of all the ins and outs. I made it super simple. What ins and outs are you talking about that I might be missing? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I have some bread. I'm the new guy? Yeah, yeah. Quite the bounce there. Oops. That close to the open, I'm looking for much more than that. Plus 900, I would have been looking for a breakthrough and a retest. Let's see if we can get through 900, make a nice little breakdown. There it is, but immediate buyback. Bounce off pre-market low. Yeah. I do agree that I should maybe go back and start drawing some more lines. Oh, yeah, I see it here. Yeah, it's trying. That is a nice area. I'm a little confused why it's telling me on the other chart that the previous day close is at 884. 5 p.m. Or wait, did it spike up there at 5 p.m.? Let's see. It's right here. That's not 884. 884 is way up here. Am I on two different contracts? 908. No, the price is the same. NQ U5, NQ U5. Yeah, I don't know. That's odd. I don't know why it's like that. I've been using 600 tick chart. It's been helping. Thanks to Grok for recommendation. Hey, whatever works, man. My big thing with trading is I want to be able to like sit down on someone else's computer, be able to load up the program as is and be able to trade. Like that's kind of my goal in life. Because my goal eventually is to be traveling the world when the kids are all grown up while trading. So eventually I feel like I'll have a laptop, just some simple software. I'll still be streaming with you guys, hopefully. And I'll just be traveling around the world. I'm definitely probably going to take the laptop, set up the laptop to bring it to Italy next year for our 15-year anniversary. Just to say that I streamed in Italy. Like, how amazing would that be? Tim Psych 2.0, but real trader. It's funny, too, because my name's Tim. All right, I'm to the point now where if we get a move into the bands, I'd be pretty confident in it not being necessarily part of the open. We do have to pay attention to where the lows are down at 800, so keep an eye out on that. The bands, by the time it gets there, will probably be around 850, so I'd be looking for probably the 850 break if we can get there. But I am definitely ready for a possible trade. That first 10-15 minutes is out of the way. It looks like it's not going to be completely irrational. Unfortunately, I don't feel like we're going to get that move anyway, but... All right, let's get marbles rolling. Maybe. If it wants to, where it is. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. With a prop firm model will help that, but your own capital, risky. Yeah, who knows where I'll be years from now. Who knows where prop firms will be years from now. Nobody knows. I am getting pretty darn close with this account again, by the way. We're under 26% on the consistency. We're getting there. This one we're getting back towards payout as well. Haven't even taken a trade on the new one that I bought. This one we got a trade on yesterday as well. So just trying to take it low and slow with these two. The one that I'm taking the bigger trades on is this one, for obvious reasons. I think my biggest trade on this one's only like $300. Yeah, 324. This one is probably not even 300, I don't think. Oh, yeah, 300, 313. So, we're getting there. And this is the one that we went absolutely crazy on. If you guys remember that day. Could you imagine that day with the Blue Angels never happened? We'd already be there. We came all the way back from that. What was it? It was like a, here, we can look. It was like a $25,000 loss or something. Where's the journal? Let's see. $21,931, and I wasn't even here. Yeah, look, we were at 80,142 before that happened. Absolutely crazy. So we made it all back plus like 1,200. I will say that next day I went a little crazy and I completely YOLO'd because I was pissed off. But then after that, I started making better decisions again. As you can see, I never went super big after that. I started just trading normal again and slowly made it back to where we are. But we're getting there. All we got to do is get the payout on this one, and then if we can get the payout 2 more times like that, then I mean that becomes ours. That would be nice. I'm all over the place this morning. No time to trade. About to drive to Ohio to pick up a camper I finally broke down and bought. Is it a tow behind camper? Or did you go full on RV? I'm assuming since you called it a camper, it's a tow behind camper. Congrats on the purchase. The YOLO days suck. I did that last Thursday. Should have closed with my 2 red trades. Well, Don, this was before you were around. So I had a really big day on that account, and I was up like $25,000. But I knew I would never be able to get the 20% consistency, so I brought it down to like 8,000. I was actually aiming for 10,000, but I lost a little bit more than I thought. But anyways, I figured if I brought it down to 8,000, it would take me a while, but I could get to that 20% consistency. Well, I was where I was now, as you saw, and it was the day the Blue Angels flew at the Naval Academy by me. And I then left with my son to go watch the Blue Angels, and I had taken a trade right before we left. Well, I didn't know that I left an order out to cover my position. And it was this, if you go back, I don't remember which day it was. I'd have to look it up. But not only did the Blue Angels cancel their show, after they kept saying they were going to continue. So I sat, instead of canceling it right away, where I could have came home and maybe caught the trade where I was only down like 10,000. But it put me into a trade. It came down, filled my order long because I was in a short. It filled me long, and then it continued to drop like 300-400 points that day or whatever it dropped. It was like the one day that it just started tanking and it never stopped, and I wasn't even here to catch it. Like, what are the odds? Like, why couldn't it just fill me and barcode sideways the rest of the day? Why couldn't I get lucky and it go way up for the day? It was one of those where it was just unfortunate. I wasn't here, didn't even know I was in the trade. I went somewhere to watch the Blue Angels. They got canceled, but they kept saying they were going to do it. So we sat there for like 2.5-3 hours waiting for them to fly. They ended up not flying. I come home right before the market's about to close and see that I'm down. It was like $26,000. It was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Tired of paying for hotels on softball trips? Yeah, but aren't you still going to have to pay for campgrounds? You can't just pitch up a camper in the parking lot. Yeah, that was not a great day. I was very demoralized because that in my mind, I was so close to a payout, and knowing that if I would have got 2 more continuous payouts, that money was mine. So losing it was what, almost $22,000. To me, that was real money. In my head, I had already counted on eventually getting that money. Like that, to me, that was real money. Like, imagine like not even being here, not even knowing you're in a trade, coming home and realizing you just lost $22,000. It sucked. That hurt my mental state for a while. It was like a good week. I was definitely in the tank for a good week or so. But what can I do about it, right? There was nothing I could do about it. So I just kept trucking. The way hotels have gotten with price and cleanliness, it's worth it. I remember that day that I did that. I had that happen to me on my straight to funded account. I killed it. I forgot to do my brackets, so when I closed the trade, I left a short order on the chart. Yeah, it was essentially. It wasn't a bracket order, but yeah, I was putting covers in, and I put an order out where I wanted to cover, and I was going back and forth, like getting my son ready to leave, and I totally forgot that when I came back, I was like, all right, it's time to go. So I just hit the button up here. I just realized we're watching Tradeify TV this whole time. I realized I came up here and I hit this exit at market and cancel, but I didn't do that. I ended up seeing where I was, and I ended up hitting sell ask, I think it was, or buy bid or whatever. I forget what it. Yeah, I was in a short, so I hit buy bid to get out, and I did. And I totally forgot that, like, way down here somewhere, I had an order to cover because, like I said, I was running back and forth. So I had put an order out hoping to get filled. So when I left, it was like this, and my order was down here. It was still on my chart, but I just didn't think to close it, and I didn't even like see it because, like I said, I was running back and forth in and out, like watching the trade as I was getting him ready, and I just never canceled it. And then I came back, my order got filled here, and the chart was way the F down there. What day? Here, you know what? Let me real quick. I'm gonna go look at what day that was. Let's see. I'll just go show you real quick. That's the beauty of having the charts. All right, so it was right here, May 21st. I'm watching the chart. We're just kind of barcoding sideways, so. June. I could have went to like the 5-minute chart or something, but. Oh, it's like lagging. Oh wait, I went too far. All right, because I scrolled out. There it is. All right, this is a different contract, so it looks different, but yeah, you get the idea. I got in like somewhere around here. I was short, and I had a really good, or maybe I don't remember exactly where it was, but I think I had 2 contracts, so I was looking for much lower, and I was like, I'm just gonna ride it, because keep in mind this was the account that I had that $8,000 winner on, so I was trying to make much more on these. So I had like 2 contracts here, took one off, and then I was looking for a big runner. Well, I had a cover down here somewhere. I left when I covered like somewhere up here, and it filled me, and then look at what it did after. And when I came back, it was like almost 4 o'clock. So yeah, it was somewhere in here. So I was down at the bottom like $26,000 or something like that, and I think I ended up losing. It was like what, 21.9 or something. So absolutely crazy. I mean, what is that? That's where it 7. That move was 300 points. So I'd have to go look at the exact amount, but I don't even remember. I tried to tune it out and get it out of my head at this point, but yeah. All right, we are breaking the lows here. Well, intraday lows. Marbles. Let me get it set up. Watching us hopefully break through here. I'd like to see a move down towards 850. I need to blow my nose. Be right back. Well, nice bounce off the current low there. Dang, not many people here for marbles. All right. Only got 3 members here at the moment. Hey, it's good for you if we do a giveaway. Done. Oops. Waffles. Wasn't Donald here too? Oh, yeah, Donald's here. He just he typed backslash or / marbles instead of. Yeah, he typed / marbles instead of exclamation point marbles. You still type it because I haven't closed it yet. It'll put you in the other because I have to manually put you in for the members part. Man, I hope I'm not getting sick. All right, 23. Oh, yeah, I gotta give him the Quantower and spit on that thing. Here we go. What's up, TCG Andy? A little late. Get in the next one. Tony Go, 410, backup horn. He's on the backup. Pancakes. Y'all watch how to win this now, you hear? I see a Waffles. Oh! Well, Waffles, you better hope it goes in. You might get 2 out of 3. Ooh, there you go. Waffles got 2 out of 3 through. JH going for it. Get out of the way, Flapjack. I love it. JH about to get hammered. Clubbed. That's a good line. That's a good line. Good speed. Good putt. Good putt. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Go away, bump. No, you... Don, that looks pretty good. That looks good. Good line. Good speed. Get in the hole. Don's got 2 of the 5 left. Let's do it. Get in there. Oh! Rimmed it in. Go away, bump. Go away. Yes! Go away, lasers. No! Snakes? Nope. 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 Market keeps teasing me. Keeps teasing me. Rigged. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in. Get them in. Get them in. Exclamation point marbles. You got 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Random question. Has anyone here stumbled on the random Chinese stock hollow? I have not. I can take a look at it. Oh. What the heck is this? That looks like some people lost a F ton of money. What the heck? This went up to $140,000? Is that true? Is that right? It opened at 80,000? What the heck is this? And now it's at $5.27? That's crazy. Dekixa. I totally butchered that. Good morning. All right, we're getting to move down here. See if we can get down towards 850. Unfortunately, not the big move that I was looking for, but nice retest of the previous area. It's literally due for one of those spikes and has been in an uptrend for weeks. That is a... what's the story behind that? That's crazy. I'm looking at the chart. Look at this. Let me get rid of the Keltner channel so it looks a little more clean, but... What? Now it's saying it went up to 280? That's crazy. Did that all happen in one day? Is that a real candle? That's nuts. That's crazy. There was actually volume in those spikes? Yeah, I saw the volume candle. That's pretty crazy. Deck, how we doing, man? You having a good morning? No trades here yet. I was hoping for one there, but wasn't quite enough for me. Yeah, I'm really starting to think I'm coming down with something. That sucks. I even like slept good last night. I went to bed at 10 o'clock, didn't wake up till 8. It was like, good night rest. Where are we at with marbles? 3 minutes. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in if you haven't already. 3 minutes. Get them in. Coming back down again. See if we can get that 850 test. Let's do it. Come on. Can't seem to get that extra push. Exclamation point marbles. Get them in. "30 seconds, get them in."
You're just standing on the cusp of what's okay and not morally gray, textbook insane. Now I'd like to
Let's see. I got a Jack. Jack's here. What's up, Jack?
so many times at this point
We got Don, Donald, Waffles. All right, we're good.
what's the point in loving someone morally confusing? It's not likely. You're so
Tony, type it real quick. Or actually, I'll just add you. Tony, back up. 35. I am closing it now, though. Blades idiot. Did you get in? I'll add you if you didn't. Let's see. Blades. Yep, you're good. 35. Z, you're in there with your member ones, just not the extra. Pancakes. First one up. Ugh, my nose, man. Z Black out in the lead. I'll be darned. Just figure out why I whistle this song throughout the day. It's like a subliminal messaging. Ooh, no good. Not looking good. Oh, oh. No! I thought I had it! No! Dang it! GDT, what's up, man? I thought I was about to win. Or at least have a chance. How you been, GDT? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a while. GDT, were you here for my Palgal conversation that I had? It was like 2 weeks ago. You been moving? Nice. Congrats. Been nonstop. You were not. So I've been really wanting to play Palgal poker at the casino for a long time, and I couldn't find. Let's do one more regular marbles race real quick. I'm gonna get it ready. Emma Rose, welcome to the channel. You must have heard about something happening today. Exclamation point marbles, get them in. So I've been wanting to play Palgal for quite some time now. And all right, sorry. I was finishing a thought there. So I've always wanted to play Palgal, and my son, he has a coding class, and he's been doing 2 hours now instead of 1 hour, and his coding class is right next to Maryland Live, like right across the street. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there and see if they have Palgal. So I had brought a couple $100 with me. It was like $240 or whatever. Because the idea of Palgal is you can sit there and you tie a lot, you push a lot. So I was like, well, worst case scenario, hopefully I just push and I got to have fun at the casino for a little bit while my son is over there doing his coding class. So it was $25 a hand, and then I did a $5 side bet thing. I think they call it. It's not called progressive. It's called fortune bonus or something. Anyways, first 6 hands, literally first 6 hands in a row, just get wiped. The dealer was pulling like full houses, 3 of a kind, straights, flushes, like you name it. Like the dealer was pulling it, and I couldn't get it. Like I actually had decent hands. Like I was getting pairs and like stuff that could win, but I was getting wiped by this dealer. Then I started I pushed a couple hands, I won a couple hands, so I kind of like broke even for a little bit. But I think I had like $75 left when this happened. So you get how Palgal poker works is you get dealt 7 cards. You got to make a 5-card hand and a 2-card hand. The 5-card hand has to beat the 2-card hand. And then to win the hand, you have to beat the dealer's both 5-card hand and 2-card hand. If you beat one and the dealer beats one of yours, you push. And if you obviously lose both, you lose. That's kind of how it works. So most of the time, you can win at least one of them, and you can push. That's kind of the idea of how you can sit there forever. Well, anyways, I'm peeling my 7 cards. The first card is like an ace of clubs. Second card's like a deuce of diamonds. The third card's like a queen of clubs. Then a 10 of clubs. and then I think it was what the ace, yeah, and then it was like a random card, and then it was the king of clubs. I had one card left, and it needed to be the jack of clubs. I started peeling. I saw a club. I could see the club first, and then it ended up being the jack. I a royal flush. It was like 450 to 1, and that's only on the $5 fortune bonus or something. Yeah. Yeah. No. 250. It was 250 to 1. Cuz I think I ended up leaving up like $900. I sat with 220, I ended up leaving with 900. But I was just like that never happens to me. It was pretty cool. I've gotten a royal flush online playing poker, but I mean, I've put in so many tens of thousands of hands playing poker online. So I've had a royal flush twice playing poker, but that was my first time ever playing Pai Gow poker, and I got a royal flush. I was like, holy crap, that was so cool. So there's a guy I watch on YouTube. It's like Pai Gow Journal, I think it's called. And I was telling him that I had hit that, and he was like, he's never hit it, and he plays all the time. So I was like, that was pretty cool. There's also a $1 another $1 progressive thing that it is a progressive, where if you get a 7-card straight flush, you win the progressive, and it's at the time it was like $450,000. But I wasn't playing it because I never get lucky. But had I been playing that, that would have been another $500 for the royal, because I think I think it's 500 to 1 for the royal on the progressive. But I was still happy. Pai Gow, Pai Gow, Pai Gow. It's not Pogal. It's PAI is how it's spelled. 5 minutes exclamation point marbles, get them in. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I asked him if I could take a picture because he was like talking to the pit boss to pay it out or whatever, and I think they were surprised. They're like, "Oh, look, a royal," like, because I guess it's not something you see all the time. And I was just sitting at the table by myself. No one else was playing, and this is in the section of Maryland Live where all the baccarat tables are. But it was pretty cool. I was like, "Can I take a picture?" He like gave me the most serious look, like, no. I was like, okay. But I do have my little gambling stash now, so that's nice. All right, I got to blow my nose again. I'll be right back. You got 4 minutes and 30 seconds for marbles. I really hope to get a trade. I feel like all my trades have been coming in the afternoon. It kind of sucks. Come on, baby. Come on down. Exclamation point, marbles, get them in. Karen, good morning. Woo-wee. Donovan, how we doing? I'm looking for a little ooh-wee today. What's the name of that TV show where the girl takes care of all the kids? They're in like a townhouse. They don't have a lot of money. It was a really famous show. Can't think of it. Oh, what was the name of it? Shameless. That was it. Thank you. That wasn't a townhouse. I mean, it wasn't. I feel like in my head, I remember it being a townhouse. Was it just like an apartment? They had like an upstairs and downstairs and stuff. Not as much as Sausage Party. All right, we got 15 seconds for marbles. Get them in. Let me start adding names. And then the next one's going to be a fun one. See, Don Z, Waffles, Donovan. Got to add Donovan. And Karen. Oh yeah, and Emma, our new one, new member. Emma, where are you from? The American version is better than the British version. Wait, there's two different versions of Shameless? Indiana. All right, open 40. Bah! I did not know that. Shameless UK. Oh, I do remember hearing about this. I do remember hearing about this. All right, I have marbles ready, but we are trying the lows here, so I'm going to see if something happens real quick. Push under this current low down through 850 would be beautiful. Might actually get a trade here. Show it? Show what? This is the UK version. It's just different cast. Oh, here we go. Let's go. Do it. Get down through 850. He's doing stuff again? Who? I'm just hoping to get a trade here. Ah. All right, let me cancel this order and go play marbles. Let's do it. Truly extreme. First one up. You can't see marbles? What are you talking about? Yeah, I hadn't started them yet. What happened to the Ask Me Anything box? I can bring it back. I actually just forgot today. I usually still have it up there. There you go. Oh, I'm a sneeze. Z Black, what are you doing? Karen, what are you doing? Welcome to the... Look at this. First, second, and fourth. Karen's here with a vengeance. Can she make it through the lasers? TCG Andy and a Karen sandwich. Oh, not anymore. Karen 1, 2, and 3. What's going on? There's only 11. Oh. I was going to say there's only 11 out of 40 left, and she's the top 3. But now there's only 10 left, and she's the top 2. That's still pretty good. Get it, get it. Are they both going to make it? Oh, it's looking like it. It's got a curve. 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 Got it. Oh, that one didn't make it. Karen getting hammered this morning. That was an expressive. That one's good. That's good pace. Good pace. Find the hole. Get in the hole. Yes. Go away, bump. Go away. No. Oh, it was going. Yes. Come on, Karen. Come on, Karen. Oh, it's got a shot. No, I thought it had a shot, but not good enough. Pink Floyd in the house. Code Vala going sideways somewhere. Yep. Oh, I don't want to see myself die. No. No. Emma. Emma. No. All right, let me go blow my nose real quick. Ugh. We need Kevin. Imagine how nice it's going to be when somebody finally wins that. All right, 10 minutes. Exclamation point marbles for members only. Members only. If your name is green or blue and green, exclamation point marbles giving away a growth account. Tradeify 50K growth account right now. Surprise, surprise. I said blue and green. You got to have green hiding under the blue. 15 years later. Hey, whatever it takes. Exclamation point marbles, members only. Get them in. Giving away a 50K Tradeify growth account. If you are not a member, right below me there's a join button if you want to partake. All the account giveaways are members only. The cash giveaway that I do, that's for anybody. But if you want a chance at the accounts, all you gotta do is hit that join button. Wow, I get a nice little bounce here. Get them in. I got Karen, Emma, Waffles, Don, Donald, Trading, and Donovan at the moment. Oh, Wawa! Welcome to the channel. Dude, I swear I want to go to Wawa. A Wawa. A Wawa. I love Wawa. Ask me anything, box. Sub from Tradeify here. I'm currently in a ditch and I kept burning so many accounts. I saw that I was oversizing. Usually cuts are 10 points to NQ. Any insights on how I can tackle this? It's good. Speaking of a Wawa. I don't know. Will that all fit? Oh, that's pretty close. It's a good question. I mean, it sounds like you kind of figured it out yourself, right? If you're oversizing, maybe just ditch the sizing a little bit. Maybe go down. Are you starting your positions with 2 NQ? If so, go to 1. Maybe even go down to MNQ and start with like 5 MNQ. The real question I would have is what's your stop loss? Your cuts. Oh, your cuts are usual cuts are 10 points. I mean, 10 points is so close too. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough room as well. I don't know. I mean, have you been making money this way previously? Look at this move. It's a big move. Most popular song at high school dances, like now or back when I was in high school? I mean, there's so many. It depends on what high school you went to. Some was like a pop song. Some was like a hip hop song. My dances, I feel like it was a kind of a combination of both. Get Low was a really popular one at my school dances. Everybody get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the wall. Yeah. That was a very popular song for my school dances. It's like that kind of like hip hop back then was party Into Club by 50 Cent. That was a good one too. It was like that kind of music was like the most popular songs at the school dances. To the sweat drop down my balls, all these bitches call. Oh, skeet 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 skeet, motherfucker. Oh, skeet skeet skeet, goddamn. Oh, bringing back memories. That was back when grinding was a thing. Goddamn. Was put in positions with 20-point cuts, but with 1 NQ. Burnt me, and to be honest, was how I made my first payout. After that, no more payouts and just sure burns might have caused me to increase to 2 NQ. I mean, so let me get this straight. So you went from 1 NQ 20-point stops to 2 NQ 10-point stops just so you could keep the same dollar amount loss? Because to me that sounds kind of backwards, right? I mean, and unless you're usually right. Like is your strategy like I'm usually right like right away? This is getting interesting. What a move all up here. What a liquidity grab and then just straight up. Because if it, like I don't hate the idea of like a tight stop, right? Tight stops are usually good, but if you're getting stopped out a lot and then the trade worked after that, that's a hint that your stop's a little too close. But at the same time, I love tight stops because you can only lose, you know, that little amount. So there's definitely a fine balance. I mean, like my stops are pretty far away, like really far away. So like I give myself a lot of room to let the trade breathe sometimes because I'm not I always come in it I always come into a trade with the mindset of sometimes I'm going to get in and I'm not always going to be right that it's going to rebound right away, right? I want to sometimes I need to give it room to breathe and then allow it to do its thing and then hopefully it'll still come back. And sometimes it's not, right? Sometimes I'm still going to be wrong. But that's built into my system. So it sounds like you're just in a spot where you kind of have to tinker with your system. Now, any system, even a non profitable system, can be profitable for a short period of time, right? And maybe that's how you got your pay. I'm not saying it's not an unprofitable strategy, but I'm saying maybe there's some tweaks that you can make to make it even better. And without knowing exactly what your strategy is, I can't really give you too much advice. Because those were appropriate. Yeah, back then we didn't give a shit about appropriate, right? We were just living life. We were actually enjoying life. Now it's all about being politically correct and all that stupid shit. Usually was doing it only on momentum, but I get it now that it needs to breathe more so for my trades that are swingish. Oh, I mean, yeah, if you're taking swingish type trades, I mean, 10 points. I mean, 10 points is this candle. This 1 minute candle was 10 points. I mean, albeit it'd be great if you got in and it just went straight your direction. And I mean, I would assume you're probably trailing your stop as well. But I mean, this thing never came back 10 points, right? So you could have got in this trade here and it's still going, right? And you're up, what, like 40, 50 points? I mean, it was still better than like Cardi B or that. Dude, the music now is just I don't know. I'm not a fan of the music now, to be honest. The horse. PC? What's PC? That was my issue. I stopped out probably 55% of my trades when I was trading NQ. I switched to MNQ. And that's the other thing too. That's what I'm saying. If you switch to the MNQ versus the NQ, you definitely give yourself more room to breathe. Like if you go from one or you're at 2 NQ right now. If you go from 2 NQ to say 5 MNQ, you're giving yourself so much more room to breathe. It's crazy, especially if you're using a dollar amount as a stop. But you also would need bigger take profit areas as well. But it would also allow you to take a step back and start to see the market a bit better instead of like you're getting in and you're just like, oh my God, this needs to work right now. Like, you know, like, so you're so focused on these little micro movements, but yet you're telling me you're looking for more of a swingish move. You know, those two things don't really add up. So that's where I would start. I would kind of take a step back and really kind of refine your strategy a bit, like based on what you're actually looking for. Liz, what's going on? Did you give away the account? Not yet. You're in the. You got 1 minute to get your entries in. I got Karen, Emma, Waffles, Don, Donald, Zishan, Donovan, Awawa, Jack, and Liz. You got 1 minute to get any other members here to get your entries in. Politically correct. PC got it. Yeah, everyone wants to be PC nowadays. I don't give a fuck. I tell it how it is. I'll always give you the truthful answer. I mean, I am a good. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I like to think of myself as a good person. So I'm obviously not gonna say certain things because I truly believe that I would never say those certain things. Like people use slang all the time and it's just disrespectful, right? So I would never use that slang. But like if there's something going on in the world and I have an opinion about it, I'm not gonna not say it just to be PC. Like I'm gonna tell you how I feel. That's just how I was brought up. Like I'm to the point in my life, you know, I'm almost 40. I just don't give a fuck. I really don't. It is crazy how like in your 20s you think about that, right? You're trying to please everybody and it puts you in weird awkward spots. But then you keep going in life and then you slowly start to develop an attitude of like, you know, like I don't want to hurt someone's feelings on purpose, but if you're asking me for my honest opinion, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. Like, you want me to tell you why you suck at something? I'm gonna tell you. You want me to tell you if you look good in whatever you're wearing? I'm gonna tell you if I think you look good in what you're wearing. But you're asking my opinion. My opinion might be different from someone else's opinion. That's what I always preface with that. It's like if somebody asks me a question and I'm like, well, this is probably a pretty strong opinion that I'm about to give. I always say like, this is my opinion. That's just how I am. Jen, I'll get you in there. What's going on, Jen? The toilet Riz? Oh, jeez. It's not Friday, so Team Liz may not win. Oh, he's coming up with the excuse, or she's coming up with the excuses. All right, let's get this marbles rolling. I gotta remember to add Jen here. All right, we got 12 of you, so that's 20, 24. Y'all get 2 marbles on the track. Starting with Karen. Karen was first. Karen 1. Karen 2. Emma 1. Emma 2. Waffles 1. Waffles 2. Don 1. Don 2. I put done. The amount of times people have called me Time, like my name's Tim, like people would always type it like online, like when I'm talking to somebody, they would be like, how can I help you, Time? It's like, come on, man, it's Tim. But it's just like, you're not used to typing the word Tim. You're used to typing the word time. So it's like, I got it, but at the same time, it was annoying. Z1, Z2. Never got the actual push into the bands, and now we're getting a nice pullback. It's so frustrating. Donovan. Ooh, you know what? You're going to be, ooh, wee. 1. I guess I got to copy paste that. Ooh, wee. 2. Then we got a Wawa. You're just being Wawa. Have you eaten at Wawa? A Wawa. Where are you from? Are you from the East Coast? Are you somewhere over here on the East Coast? Jack. 1 and 2. My favorite hand in poker is Jack King offsuit. Jack King off. Such an immature kid. Then we got Steve, VIP. He is the VIP. Jen. My boss gets mad at me for that reason. Says I need to have more empathy. Whatever. Fuck them. Knee slapper. I love thinking of the people out there that are actually slapping their knees. It's great. Do you only look at 21 EMA for direction? That's actually the 14 EMA. And no, I don't even pay attention to the EMA. On my chart, I only have the EMA as more of a where it'll probably pull back to when it extends away from it. That's really all I look for. And I don't even really use it for that because I'm usually out of the trade before it ever even gets close to that. The only time I ever get close to still being in a trade when we're there is like if it continues against me and like that just kind of follows up to where my position ends up being. But I almost never look at that. That's part of the Keltner channels, and I just leave it on there as kind of a midway point. Because if you take the outside of the Keltner channels off, like if you scroll out, it keeps me out of trouble. Because if we're anywhere near that middle line, which is the 14 EMA, I know that I'm not anywhere looking for a trade. It's when we start to extend away from it like this that I start to get excited. But unfortunately, we didn't get any kind of actual move there. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We got 24 competitors. Castle Siege. 50K Tradeify growth account on the line. All you got to do is win. All you got to do is get to the end of the track before anybody else. Good luck to you. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Emma 1, first one down. It would be a real shame, guys. I know I say this every time we play this, but it would be a real shame to see you guys get blasted before you make it down there. Oh! Oh! Oh, man. Oh, no! Both VIPs gone. And a Liz gone. Bunch of people gone. Ooh-wee! 1 and 3. That was brutal to watch. That was so brutal to watch. Whoa! Did you guys see that dip on the chart? That was a nice dip. Unfortunately, no chance. Karen out in the lead. Karen number 2. Got a pretty big lead here. Uh-oh. The volume coming into the downside a little bit. Karen, you're going the wrong way. Karen's like, I want to be with my hubby. I want to be with my hubby. Hubby, where are you going? Hubby! Hubby! Z out in the lead. Oh, now Z going backwards. Emma, new member today. Some new member luck, maybe? Some new member luck, maybe? That was a lot of barrels. Did you see all those barrels? There was no way you were getting through there. Here we go. It's my track. She says it's my track. Emma, going for it. Oh, back and forth. Stuck in the shrapnel. Wawa! Wawa, did you ever answer? Are you from the East Coast? Where are you from, Wawa? Where? I don't even know which way I'm facing. I don't think that's the right way. Z, out in the lead. Oh, someone just got blasted. It was Liz. Both Liz's gone. Both VIPs gone. Can't have a repeat winner today. VIP or Liz have won the last 3 of these in a row. No chance today. Karen keeps finding herself out in the lead here, but then keeps giving it back. Ooh, way out to the lead. Oh, but then going backwards. Still got 13 alive here. Still, what's that? We still got more than half the people. Where's the end? We still can't see the end. 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this thing. It's a slow burn. It's a slow burn. You're from, Southeast Asia. Oh, baby. So, yeah, there's no Wawas over there, probably. Not that I would think. We can barely get them off the East Coast, let alone overseas. Well, if you're ever over here on the East Coast in the United States, I suggest trying Wawa. It's a gas station, but their food is so good. Jack coming out of there. I haven't said Jack's name yet this track. Wawa! Trying to get out in front again. Not going to happen just yet. Going backwards yet again. Oh, hit Z! Making way for his second marble. Look at that teamwork. There's the end. We can see it. The structure going straight across. Oh, no! Runs into the barrel, but can hit it again. Going back the right way. No, backwards again. Z flying up to first place. Where's Froggo? Did anybody see Froggo? Froggo, where you at? No, still nothing. This might be the longest race we've had. I think we've had one over 4 minutes before, so we're coming up on that. Z still out in the lead, but going backwards. And there's Jen! Jen coming out of nowhere. Haven't said her name once. But Wawa back out in front. Puts Jen back in front. Waffles! Waffles taking the lead. Waffles going for it. I see the end. I don't see the end little dip down, but I see the end. It's right there. Oh, Waffles going backwards, putting Z back out in front again. But no, backwards we go again. The lead changes are crazy. They're touching. Oh, Karen. Karen has both her marbles. Go! Oh, Froggo! Absolutely Froggoed. Karen going for it. Another Froggo, yes or no? No! Karen, winner. Did not get Froggoed on the second marble. That's why she's got 2 of them. Chicken dinner. Woo! That was a crazy slow burn. Karen called it. Karen said it's my track. She said it. Karen with the winner chicken dinner. Karen, hit me up in Discord. I'll get you taken care of. Whew. I gotta bring my heartbeat back down. Actually, my heartbeat's doing fine. It says I'm at 70. Doing pretty good. I was definitely excited though. Hey, we finally got a second finisher there. Karen, congrats. All right, back to the chart. See if we can't find a trade real quick before we shut things down. Whew. All right. We might do a couple of those this month, by the way. I may have a few more growth accounts laying around. Maybe even a couple advanced accounts that I might give away to the plebs. Don't forget that like button if you haven't already. Marbles is done for today. It's looking like my trading is not going to happen yet either. Whew. All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place. Actually, no, I won't. I'll be over on the futures desk. I can't give away. Oh, you know what? Tomorrow, we're going to play marbles. I'm going to get them to play marbles. Watch me. I'm going to get them to play marbles on their stream. I'm going to host it, and I'm going to give away their money. So be there. I'm going to give away the futures desk money tomorrow. Sound good? I bet you I can make it happen. We're going to manifest it. I'm going to manifest it. Sound good? Sound good? I'll see y'all. So, Jason, what's up? Yeah, I will come in the Discord. I'll link in the Discord if you're not over there already. But if you're not on their if you don't have their channel up already, it's the Futures Desk. Just go, YouTube search the Futures Desk. That's where I'll be tomorrow. Tell them to give the people what they want. Oh, you know the one thing I don't. I'll have to get them somehow to give me the list of names. We'll figure it out. I'll manifest it. It's gonna work though. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Might actually get a trade here. See what happens if we can get down to 850. I was about to sign off. I looked over and I'm like, look at this candle. Oh, ho, 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 baby. Come on. Let's move this down here. It's right at 850. There it is, 850. Oh, come on. Don't do that crap. What is that? Are you serious? It literally ticked through. Why is it not showing me? It's not showing me the low. It's showing me the... I don't want to see the... Is that not the right data box? Why is it not showing me the candle? Does it only do it? That's kind of stupid. For some reason, it's not showing me the price. I guess it went through like 4 ticks or 4 points. Man, that would have been beautiful. Had a perfect area. Is on $0.50. If we would have got a push down through there, I mean that's an A+ trade right there. All right, still trying. I'll give it a second shot here. I'm gonna go a little lower though. Tell them to give the people what they want. I will. I know I can get them to do the giveaway. How I can do it via marbles though, that's gonna be that's the hard part. But I'll figure it out. I think because they have a list on the back end. All they have to do is just copy paste that list to me, and then I can copy paste it into marbles probably. Dang, come on. I don't want to see it go higher than like this candle. I want it to reject now. Because I need some buyers to still be around. Right? Because we're getting in where we're hoping the people that are short are covering, right? That's the whole premise behind this. But if the buyers step in now, then there's not going to be any buyers down here. This might actually take a couple minutes. I'm gonna sit here and wait. I mean, this is what we've been looking for. It's what we've been waiting for. I mean, I'm gonna do this on stream or off stream, so might as well Stay on stream. It's not like I'm going to get up. They give away through surveys, so a list is possible for entries. Well, they do the wheel too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if they can copy paste onto the wheel like that, I should be able to take that same copy paste off the wheel and put it into marbles. All right, here we go. See if we can get the move. I'm gonna keep coming down. The only problem is we're getting really close to the current low. And the odds are it's going to act like a magnet. I hate when it does this. Where it just kind of inches its way down. You get that big candle and you just can't get that extra push. I mean, could I have taken a starter there? Yeah. I mean, would have been 15 points. But all it takes is getting a starter there and then it blasts through 850 and then you're screwed. And that's what's got me to where I'm at right now, is the fact that I've been very patient waiting for the correct entries, and I've been doing really well with it. So I've talked myself finally into just being patient. If I can stay patient, we're good to go. That's really what it comes down to. Because the amount of times I would start a position like here and then it blows through and I'm like, why did I start it there? Like, I knew better, right? It happens all the time. All right, if we break up here through 70, I'm just going to call it. That's frustrating. I'm obviously going to keep an eye on it to see if it comes back down, but patience is the name of the game. Later, Karen. Ugh. Man, a nap sounds good. All right, yep, I'm going to call it. I will see you all tomorrow on the Future Stash stream. I appreciate y'all being here. If you don't want to check me out over there and that stream, I will be back here Thursday, same time, same place. And I will catch you guys later. You're very disciplined in your trading. Made me step back and reevaluate my own strategies a bit. The fact that, so it feels so good to hear. Because I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I'm actually tooting your horn. Because the fact that you could watch someone else take something from it and apply it to yourself, whether it's right or wrong, right? But the fact that you're open enough to do that, keep it up, man. Seriously, that's how you become a successful trader. There's hands down, that is the way, is by constantly being aware of your surroundings. I have so many green days that would become daily drawdown. Happened too many times due to impatience and greed. Yeah, that's what it's all about. And when you're going through the rough times, there's nothing wrong with slowing down. Like I said, you're trading 2 NQs, go trade 2 MNQs until you become profitable again, until you become consistent. And then go to 4. And then go to 8. And then go back up to 1 NQ. And then go back to 2 NQ. Like, slow it down, right? Pull the Mark Douglas approach. Mark Douglas used to say he would take people that were trading hundreds of thousands of shares of a stock a day, right? And he would bring them down to 1. Because they didn't understand that it had nothing to do with the size. Like, the problem wasn't the size that they were trading. It was something else that was like part of the core of what they were trading, right? So that's what you really need to kind of break down and like look at, all right? And that's your homework for tonight. I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Appreciate you being here. If you do have any questions, if you want to continue this conversation, feel free. Jump in the Discord. I will be in there. I just don't want to leave you all hanging in here while I'm just staring at a chart that's not what I would be trading. And I can get some stuff done around the house in the meantime. So, including my wife. So, all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow or Thursday. Hopefully tomorrow. I'll catch you over there on the stream. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day.